begin. Let's begin now.
Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to a update because I haven't done one for a while. I've been doing bits and pieces, and I'll be honest with you, I've been doing more stuff on my other channel, but that will be changing very soon because I've got a lot of things to finish off. So I'll do a quick run through of what I've got on the go and what I've almost finished. Now what we're looking at is the Striker. Now the Striker was bought on a whim, it really was, and I weren't really going to build it, but I've been off and on of it over the last few weeks, months, whatever. It's been a long time I've been doing bits and pieces on it, and it's basically finished now. All I need to do is the weathering and little stupid things like finish the optics, the lenses off on the other lenses, the periscopes and that off on the drivers, little cupola bit, and the lenses on the machine gun, well, the 50 cal should I say, and the grenade launcher. And it's just got to be weathered and a little bit of chipping. I'm not going to go mad on it. I'm not even going to do a diode base for this. I'm just going to put it onto a nice little black wooden base and display it just as a Striker. So I'm not going to go mad on the weathering. I've done a little bit of pin washing. I shall do a little bit of dust and dirt along the bottom. Nothing too fantastic, but there's still quite a few bits to do. There's all the ropes. The ration packs need netting down, which I'm working on a little bit of sort of cargo size netting to go over that. That's about it really on the Striker. It was a nice little build, trumpeter, that nice that I will probably be ordering myself another one to build, because I did enjoy it. Lovely kit, everything went together beautifully. Not like the Dragon ones, but we won't go into that. So that is the Striker. So I'm going to put you on pause and I shall move some other things in. Right, we're back with the T34 Build, Joe's group build, and I'm getting there. As you know, I had a lot of issues with the building of the tank and everything else. I've still got quite a bit of weathering to do. I've got my figures to paint. It's close to finishing, just trimming up the base and other bits and pieces. Don't know about the tree yet. I might even put a small destroyed building in the back there, but watch this space. Things just come to me as we go along. I did do a update on this, which is out at some point, was out at some point, should I say. And if you really want a closer look, you can pop onto that and have a look. There's some stills as well. So that's the Joe T34 group build. That's my entry, even though I can't win now. But that's as far as I've got with that. I will be continuing on because we have got to get an update. Me and John have got to do an update at some point in the next week or so of everyone that's entered. But that's a different thing. So I'll put you on pause again and we'll move something else in. Now, this is my entry into the cheese group build, and this is almost complete now. I've just got to finish the figures off, a little bit of a wash on them, and it's getting close to the end. Now it isn't complete because the other bloke on the other channel, he's going to do something to finish it off completely, which if you want to know, you'll have to go across there and watch it. Well, see, well, it's going to be, I'll do the reveal on both channels actually, but I'm quite happy with it. It's all turned out well. I've got a little bit down the back here to finish off and tidy up, and it's just a matter of going around now and just touching in and making sure everything looks right. But I'm more than happy with it. I'm more than happy with it. The actual figure set worked really well. The man down there, I haven't got a pointy stick. Let me find a pointy stick. What can we find? Tell you what we'll use as a file. That will do me. The little man down the front here, he has actually got a camera in his hand. I know you can't probably see it from here. I don't think I'll get you any closer. He has actually got a camera in his hands, which I just need to make a little bit more prominent, because if not, Jens will be disqualifying me, saying it's he hasn't got a camera. But he has, Jens. He has got a camera. He's right down the back there. So, oh yeah, and I still got their guns, machine guns and rifles to all put together, and they are just virtually basically just painted. So I've got to get on and get that finished off. Hopefully I can get this one done by the end of the month, hopefully. The other bits and pieces are on order. So that's my cheese entry, and we'll move on. Okay, now this is the one I do really feel bad about, because this is the one for my good mate John Moore and his Torch group build, and I just not done FA on it. I really haven't done FA on it. I did the base, the road, it didn't work, it didn't look right, I weren't happy with it. The otter, well, she's almost there. I really got to pull my finger out. I want to get these all done and finished off. The tanks, they're all done except for the weathering, which I shall be doing, and I was going to do a big base, and I did say to John that all I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them more on a display base than anything else. So that's what I'll be doing with this, and like I say, I really need to get all these bits and pieces wrapped up in the next couple of months, because it's getting close to the end of the year and I've got my own group build to start. So that's John's, and my apologies, John. You don't really give a monkey. I mean, I couldn't even win the kit anyway, even if I'd finished it. Come on, be honest. That, I reckon that was a fix anyway, because it went to that Joe. I reckon it was a fix. I want to recount. No, I'm only joking. So that's John's bits and pieces for his Torch group build, which I do promise you, John, I will get them finished and done, because it's very, very remiss of me not to finish it. So swiftly moving on, okay, into another group build that I'm in. I'm in so many group builds. This is Matt Hill, whichever, the Tasmanian Devil. His group build, the Pacific group build. I haven't done a great deal on this since last time. I'm just, it's been put on the side, to be honest, and I've not done a thing. And this is going to be the month that I need to shift my arse and get things into gear. I've got the figures for this, and it's going to be a very, very simple little base. Sand the back down and the troops coming out of the back. Nothing too spectacular. Needs weathering, also needs the dust blowing off it, because look at the state of it. But that's my Pacific build, and like I say, I'm going to try and get these all wrapped up this month. Well, this and next month, if you know what I mean. So, moving along swiftly. Okay, for something completely different. Yes, and that is a Beasley logo sticker sat in the front of that. We'll just put that down there for the moment. Now, where shall I begin? I do a lot of pilot moulds for diorama debris, and I do them on the other channel, 1/35 scale Diorama Builds. Now, a lot of these that I do a little build, take some pictures, send them back to Diorama Debris. They get wrapped up in bubble wrap and stuck up on the shelf, and that's it. They don't go no further. So, if you don't know, I run a hangout on 1/35 scale Diorama Builds face page on Facebook, And we put a link. I put a link out, and everybody comes in. Bees, John Moore, Greg Riley, Kevin, Bob, everybody all come in. We have a chat, have a laugh, have a giggle. Now I sat there having a chat with Bees, and between the two of us, we've come up with this little build between the two of us. And what it is that I'm going to do this build, which is already started, which you're looking at now, and then it's going to be passed over to Bees, and Bees is going to dress it and finish it off. Because, like I say, most of these builds I just do, and they never get any further. And I thought it would be a nice idea if something actually got finished and done. So that's what we're going to do. So this is what we'll be doing. It's a house frontage. The side is opened. There's going to be a floor, roof, wallpaper, stuff like that. So I'm going to do all that and the base. Then I'm going to ship it to Bees, and Bees is then going to dress it in Bees' ultimate way, because Bees is absolutely fantastic at these figures and all that, and he's already got a set of figures in mind for all this. And we have it has actually been planned. We've actually sort of had discussed this and planned it. And I will not say no more, but he has a nun to go in this. So if you want to know more, you're going to have to go across to Bees when this is finished and follow this through. If you'd like to keep up to date with this, you can go to the other's channel, 1/35 scale Diorama Builds. Subscribe, and you can keep abreast of what's going on with this build, and then you can go across to Bees's and follow what Bees is going to do with it. So that's what's going to happen with this. I just thought I'd let you know, because it's nice to actually work with someone else and create something between two people instead of just doing it all individually. So that's it. That is it. That's the end of my update. But I am going to give a quick plug to Rowlink, which is a group build which I am hosting at the beginning of next year, January the 3rd. And you can build anything you want as long as it's got a rail line in it. It's as simple as that. And I will be doing a video, and if you'd like to enter, you may. It doesn't matter what scale you do it in. You can do it from 00 to 1:1 if you want to build a real one and do it. No problems at all. So that is really all now. That's as much as I can think of, which is unusual for me. I normally got something else to say, but not this time. I haven't got no more. So I'm going to thank everybody for listening and watching me gabbles on, and hopefully we'll see you a bit later on.